take that thing so seriously. I mean, it's just beyond. And for my little kiddos, even if they ran and bumped into a tree, I'm going through concussion protocol. I'm saying make sure that report is written, make sure that the parents have to be notified before end of day. And there's some places that really go, oh, and whatever. And it's I have to look at it like this. They're not my child, but I am responsible for that child. From the morning they walk through my doors till the moment their parents look and hold them in their hands, in their arms. And so, some of my people would say, well, why are you reporting that? I said, because they came and they didn't have a bruise on their shin when they got here. So make sure that report is done. You never know how things can be turned around. And then there's some who don't even do that, and then the parent can't answer for that. And the next thing you know, they're at the doctor, and the doctor says, where'd that come from? Well, I have no idea. And there you go.
Well, I handled one case fairly recently where the parents had to separate from the child. They were told, if they didn't separate and agree to the separation, the children would be taken. There was a fracture that was unexplained, and they couldn't explain it. They had been to the doctor. The doctors called the hotline. And then suddenly the case cleared up because there was footage at the daycare that showed the baby had been dropped at the daycare.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but the parents, were under the microscope for quite a while and separated, from their child.
Yeah.
So these cases, they don't, the Child Protective Services doesn't have a crystal ball. Nobody has a crystal ball.
Right, and we need to say that,
Right. So sometimes if a parent doesn't have an explanation, they genuinely don't have an explanation. That's why they're going to the doctor to get help for, the condition. They don't know what caused it.
Oh, wow. Wow. This is something else. And we're not here to, I'm not here to bash Child Protective Services, and I don't think you are either. We're just trying to look at the system and how broken it is. And so what kinds of remedies do you think we could use, Diane, to try to get this under control?
Well, I think that understanding what the consequences are of when you do make the hotline, you ought to, have some evidence